it's Lee from coloringqueen.net, and today I've got French artist Sakuems, or Emilie Jarrige, her second colouring book, which is Natural Enchantment colouring book. Now, Emilie sent this one to me. I also have her first colouring book if you want to check that out at the link below. Now, on the front and back, we've got a glossy cover, and as you'll see, it's also spiral bound. But Emilie also has this available as a digital download, and her first colouring book as well, if you wanted to save a bit on shipping costs. So we've got that glossy cover at the front. Now this book, when you order it, if you don't order the digital download, you have a choice of whether you would like it on watercolour paper or on cardstock paper. Either way, it will still be spiral bound. So I chose watercolour paper, and the watercolour paper is Turner's cold pressed. It's 300 GSM, and the cardstock paper it's so thick, this paper. It's really thick. The cardstock paper is also 300 GSM, and it's ideal for markers, as Emilie says. I don't have the cardstock version, but I can tell you that this watercolour paper is so thick. But the great thing is, with the PDF option, you can get it as a PDF and just print it on whatever you fancy. Now, Emilie does the most beautiful artwork, and you can check out what a lot of these pictures look like in either her art book that's available on Etsy or on her YouTube channel. So aren't these illustrations beautiful? Look at that hair and all the gorgeous texture there. And it has the appearance of it's been done in pencil, so it looks really soft and delicate. And Emilie is also one of those artists that can actually draw hands. So you know how that's a little bit of a bugbear with me, that some of the hands look a bit weird sometimes, but her hands are always good. Now see how this is very sketchy. It's a really soft little tattoo on her arm, or a little decal that you can colour in. So you've got that foreground highly textured and then that really light texture there. This paper is just so heavy. I'm actually going to watercolour a picture from here. So I'll show you at the end which picture I coloured in from the colouring book in watercolours. I've been inspired to use some budget watercolours. Each of these ones, I picked them up at Officeworks for like $10 because I seen a video where Emilie had coloured in with some budget Staedtler watercolours, and hers looks fantastic. I'm just a beginner at watercolouring, so I'm not going to achieve the heights of Emilie, but I'd like to give it a try and see if you really do need, you know, fancier things and what it would look like just with the budget ones. Look at this gorgeous hair. And look how soft her wreath is. It's ideal for watercolours because you get that little merged, little painterly look there. And the paper is so thick, I keep thinking that I'm turning over 2 sheets, but I'm only turning over 1. Isn't this one beautiful? I wonder what she's looking at. And with that spiral binding, you can just tear it out, or you could work in the book, whichever way suits you. Isn't this little one gorgeous? A gorgeous little fairy. Now this is one actually has a lot of dark black in it, which is unusual compared to the others. Look at all this shading in the rose and in the hair. This is the one that I seen Emilie do on YouTube with the budget watercolours. And then she went over it with markers to do all her highlights. She's also got some great videos on her YouTube channel on doing backgrounds, like easy watercolour backgrounds. Of course, you don't have to do a background if you don't want to. I think you just do whatever you fancy. Look at the hair on this girl. So there we have it. 20 gorgeous illustrations, front and back a gloss. Now it does come from France, it is printed in France by Emilie, so the shipping cost if you were in, say, Australia could be a bit high, but as I said, you can also get it in a digital download if you prefer, and then you can print it as many times as you fancy and on whatever paper that you fancy. So stand by and I'll show you which picture I chose and what it looks like watercoloured. Until next time, happy colouring.